foldable solar panels. This took a lot of time and research, and then going onto Amazon and trying to find the products that fit what I was looking for. So since I'm going to be on a bicycle, I want something light, and I was thinking I could fold it over the front of my handlebar. These were the ones I picked. There were other ones, but these are the ones I chose. These three are similar, and this one is not. I'm going to use my own terminology for some of this stuff. Watts is like the amount of power. Just think, the higher the wattage, the more oomph it has, maybe holds or takes in from the sun, let's say, but it still comes down to what the output is. You'll see 2.1, you'll sometimes see 2.4, and that means the item might get heavier and bigger. If you plug two items in, one's going to stay at 2.0 and the other one's going to turn into 1A. By the way, all these are 5V, which you need to make sure because that's most of your electronics, your phone and stuff are 5V. I really wanted to love this one. Awesome. Its size. The company had waterproof on the ad and I had bought it and then I'm like, I don't know, let me double check. Maybe you'll leave it at your campsite while you go for a hike and then it starts to rain while you're off on your hike and you don't get back in time. I'm going to be on a bicycle. I'm not going to be hiking. This company said it was waterproof and then I told them that sure it's not water resistant and they said, oh yeah, it's water resistant. Well, your ad says waterproof, so it's a lie. Then they came back and they said, oh no, it's waterproof. Okay, well, I'm gonna go video this out in the rain to make sure it really is waterproof because I'm going into the wilderness. And then they got back to me and they said, no, it's water resistant. And so I told them they needed to change their ad or I was gonna report it on Amazon. So they did change it. That's fine that it's water resistant. It has just one port. It's 2.0, weighs nothing. It's 9 ounces. But when I plugged this into my phone and I went outside in the sun, I went to the shade, like if a cloud's passing over, you're biking through trees for maybe a little bit and then you come back to the sun, it didn't turn back on. And so you actually had to like unplug your item and plug it back in. This was $32, 13 watts. It has one port, 2.8 out, and that's the max, and it's water resistant. This is a no. This one is automatically a no. I didn't even test it because this is another company that didn't have their numbers correct. On Amazon, I could tell by the weight something was off. They were claiming it was like half its weight. It's actually 22.6 ounces. It's a 2.1A output, 21 watt, $46. The other ones came with like a little cord, the little rings to attach, and this company did not. This one just has the Velcro. If you were going to clip it like this way up over your backpack, your stuff can fall out. Obviously, you can do it this way, but then the hooks are here. It's like going to fall again. This is a no. So then it came down to these two. They both weigh 17.3 ounces. 22.6, 9.2. This is a 21 watt. This is a 20 watt. This one is 2.1A. If you use two items at once, the other port turns into 1A. This one is 2.0, and then the other port's 1A. They're both $50. So I brought these both out in the sun and tested them. This one did exactly the same as the camouflage one. The minute I entered the shade, it went off, and when I went right back into the sun, 10 seconds later, tried 20 seconds later, 1 second later, and it just would not kick back on unless I unplugged my item and plugged it back in. And I did like that it had a mesh pocket. It came with cord, it came with clips. It doesn't have the metal hoops, it has these little guys. It feels safer with the metal hoops. This could just come out. Maybe it's really strong and it would work. Wanted to like this one because of the mesh pocket. That's why I gave this one so many opportunities to work again in the sun. Because your phone, if you tuck it in there, even if it's hidden, it gets so hot. And the mesh lets the hot air escape. We're going to say no on this one. This one has a solid pocket. My phone got so hot in here, it overheated. They do give you cord, manual, 2 clips. They feel strong. If you're hanging it from the other end, they give you 3 on this end, which is nice. Since there's a zipper, your stuff's not gonna fall out. This one worked beautifully. Not only worked when you came right back out of the shade, it worked in the shade. This was still charging. This one kicked the butt of the other ones, although I can't say what it did regarding this one. So this is the winner.